Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It says share my what? Share my screen. Anybody out there? Good morning. I know. I do most everything in my life spontaneously. That's how it goes. Good morning. I don't know why going on YouTube, it always has this, it's like the worst lighting imaginable. I don't know. I just have to come to grips and understanding that I am starting to look my age. It's all right. Got to get over that. Hi, everyone. Do you know who just turned 18 on March 20th? Can anybody guess? I don't know. Yes, Barron. Thank you, Teresa. Barron Trump. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody else has read on the boy yet, but I thought, you free game now, mister. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. Yeah, it's Barron Trump. So, all's fair is over 18. He is now 18. Correct. Before we get to Barron Trump, I wanted to do a few other things. So as we all know, Trump got handed another little gift. I don't know how many times this man gets handed so many things. Like New York, the appellate court gives him 10 more days, lowers his bond. I mean, lowering his bond is not as bad because they all know he's not going to win his appeal. There's the way he behaved in court, the way it all went down, the evidence, everything. They know that he is not going to win his appeal. But what I would like to do is see what my cards have to say about that, about his little appeal. Let's see. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Somebody was asking me what my little cards, these little cards, I don't know if you can see the word on that, but that is the name of the cards if you wanted to go look anywhere. Amazon, Etsy, internet, whatever. But that is the name of the cards that I am using right now. And they're real little. My hands have a hard time because my hands are really tiny. Well, they don't look like it while they're on screen, but they are. And I have a hard time holding the big decks. That is D-E-C-K, decks. Woo! Anyhow, in my hand. So I like getting the little tiny ones. Lord. Too dark? Well, this part's not dark on the inside, so you can't see the name. So if you want to write a paper and pencil, it's TAROTORIAL. Tutorial, I think is the word. There it is. There it is. So there you have it. Somebody was asking what kind of cards I was using. And I do tend to use the same cards over and over and over and over. I don't know. I get these cards and me get energetically, like energy combined, and I seem to just like them. So I have so many decks of cards that I can use. I guarantee you that I could, for a good 6 months, use a different deck of cards for each video. But what the heck? All right. Good morning. Good morning, Moonchild. Good morning. Good morning. Our first up on the chopping block is to see if Trump will win his appeal. Now, Spirit might have a different outlook on it. I don't think he's going to. I don't feel like he's going to. And there's just kind of no way. Second thing is, before I lay these down, is I did put up a little post on my community page. I'm looking for new tarot card readers. So somebody that does or does not have a YouTube channel, it's kind of irrelevant, but I need the new ones that are just getting into this craft, that are just getting into their cards, and I wanted to put them on screen, probably do a live session on my channel through Zoom, and I just wanted everybody to have a chance to ask questions that confuse you, kind of figure things out. You know, I never had that when I was learning tarot cards. All I had was, the people in the back alley showing me what the cards were. I mean, that was the best that I had. But nowadays, I want them to be able to feel comfortable. There's this old stereotype with tarot card readers, like we're supposed to memorize every single card, and there's just so much placed on a tarot card reader, whether they're real or whether they're not, or all that BS. Right? I am an intuitive tarot card reader. Intuitively, I can place a card upside down, like face down, and I can intuitively read what that card has to say before I even flip it over. But when I do get that intuitive hit, what I do is that when I turn it over, it gives me a lot more information. You see, it's a tool. It's a tool. So if anybody is interested, I know I have gotten a few emails already. In this video, there's an email underneath of this video in what we call the, I guess, information place. There's an email there. Please email me because I'll need your email so I can send you an invite. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, if you're at home, you're a brand new tarot card reader, and you would like to join me on my channel to discuss and go over a few techniques, a few easy spreads that kind of get you where you need to go, and then you can get going forward on that. I'm just saying. I just thought of that the other night, and I'm like, that would be awesome to bring some more tarot readers into the flock, right? Okay, here we go. The Page of Cups is up first with Mr. Trump. Happy surprise, dreamer. That makes a lot of sense. He's a dreamer. He doesn't have the ability to have foresight into his own actions and how he's going to be perceived in front of a judge, in front of things like that. Then we have the Three of Wands. Of course, that's the progress, the rapid growth in his appeal. Oh, darn the luck, Trump. His own actions brings him down. Eight of Swords. His own actions, how he behaved in court, how he behaved in the lobby, how he talked crap about everybody in everything. Appeals has a lot to do with, standing on the grounds of whether this is, the evidence is there or if it's not. Well, the evidence is absolutely there. And then they also can look at his behavior, how he was on the stand, what did he do. So there's that. And he did it to himself. Ugh. He's hoping that he gets a judge that will give him charity, but he's just a fool to think so. He's just a fool to think so. So it talks a lot about where he is at, thinking that he can do that. But sometimes it's kind of irrelevant. So Trump supporters are not very, how can I put, known for reading an article all the way through. They're not very known for paying attention to what really happened. So they'll pop their head out of the sand for just a moment and hear Trump did an appeal. And then they'll pop their head back down and go on with their merry day. And by the time they remember that, it's Trump won his appeal. You see what I'm saying? That's how they work. So Trump knows that part. He knows how to, the delusion that his base is. And of course, we have Bibles that has the Constitution. He is trying to mesh the Constitution in the United States all within the Bible. That gives you some indication on how this Bible is not what people think it is, if they can do that. And people who buy that, as the Bible is not what you think it is. It's just not. And I respect anybody who reads that Bible and gets a spiritual awakening out of that and goes on with their life to do something great and wonderful with their life, and it's changed. Okay, fine. People can do that with pretty much any book. However, they're using this Bible as a weapon. That's what I keep on saying, is this Bible is not what you think it is. There we go. That Bible should never have a copy of the Constitution in it, that's for sure. This country is not the Bible, and that Bible is not this country. That's a mental illness at this point, if you believe that and you want that Bible. That's a mental illness. A mental illness is something that they need professional help to get out of. Anyways, I can preach it and preach it and preach it and preach it. However, be aware. Good morning, Lori. Okay. And another thing I want to read on is, so Trump got a lowering of his bond, right? I want to see if he comes up with that. I just kind of have a feeling with this Bible, that dinner that he is providing, I think on April 2nd, he's gathering. He's gonna have the money on that aspect, but he also lost his appeal, or wanting the criminal charges with Stormy Daniels to be delayed, and he got denied with that. So that is ongoing on April 15th. He's just trying everything. And we knew that. Once the Pandora's box was open, we knew that it was all going to be now chess playing at this point. I'm absolutely disgusted of him getting special privileges as well. I'm so sick and tired of it. But I tapped into the appellate court as they were all sitting there. And if somebody could correct me, but if I remember right, all of them are Democrats except for one on the New York appellate court. I could be wrong. There's a lot of judges and a lot of things. Hi, Deanna, Shield Maiden, Tarot. Hi, honey. So I tapped into their energy, and number one, none of them believe that he will win his appeal. None of them, absolutely none of them. I believe that he will do that. So lowering his bond was not really a big deal. I'm like, okay, we'll show him some mercy, and then giving him 10 days to come up with it. To them, it's irrelevant where the money comes from, whether it comes from selling his property, or if his donors or whatever want to throw away their money and help out New York. They are concerned about New York and New York getting their money, and they do not care. As long as it's legit and legal, they do not care where that money comes from. So when they were sitting there, they had this a totally different perspective than us. We want revenge, and we want him to be held accountable, and we want to have the moment where we get to celebrate him losing his Trump Tower, right? And turn it into a spirit Halloween. But the appellate court had a different outlook on it. So I thought, okay, fine. Whatevs, right? So they just they just put themselves up and out of all of the chaos. I didn't want it, but that's how they did it. So the next question is will he come up with the bond, or I just have a feeling that the money is going to come in. I just do. But let's read on that, because I have a feeling about it. It doesn't mean spirits agree. Spirit doesn't fail me, but sometimes revenge darkens the soul. It does. I agree. But we have been dealing with this abuse for so long from the Republicans and Trump that it's very hard not to go, I really want him to be held accountable. And when he is being held accountable, I want it to hurt. So that's a human nature. That's with anybody on that aspect. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, let's see about his money situation. Let me see what comes up with it. I mean, the RNC is going broke. Trump's going broke. The Republicans are going broke. Nobody's getting the money they've been getting for a while. If Trump's his base and donors want to throw away their money and enrich New York, so be it. So be it. But let's see. If he gets money from overseas, he creates a whole new problem for himself and being president, because that means that foreign money, he is beholden to a foreign country. That creates a whole new problem for him. Ooh, I get the Four of Swords. Ooh, wait. Maybe he doesn't get it. I get the Four of Swords. Like, people are resting real and not paying attention. Oh, I get the Fool. Childlike. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands has a lot to do with working together. Two of Swords is making a decision, mind, thinking. Two of Wands is getting out your tools and working together. And so he gets the Two of Wands. However, the Four of Swords indicates quietness. So it's not Trump they're working for. They're working together over here saying, no, we should not give this guy because he's a fool. I have the Queen of Wands. Independence. The Knight of Pentacles. Efficiency. Okay. It's almost like maybe there's some sort of donors that are going to eventually give it to him. Yep. They don't want to be known, though. Don't tell anybody who did this. Don't tell anybody how we did this. Don't tell anybody. Dang it. I read that he was going to lose his property. It may not be through this. But I do get the heartbreak. So I have whoever gives him the money, it's going to break the American heart. It's probably going to be anonymous, of course, and it could be through the House Republicans. It could be through whatever. But that dinner that he is providing on April, I think it's April 2nd at Mar-a-Lago, almost $1 million for a plate for elite, and then $100,000 or something like that for another plate. All he needs is like 10 people to show up, and then he's got it. Oh well. Oh well. That's okay. That's not the first thing that they have to pay, and it won't be the last, because he still has tons of problems coming his way, including paying off lawyers. If I was a lawyer that was doing Trump's cases, I'd be on the high end of money, and I would not do a thing until I got my money. That's what I believe. That's what I think. So every time I get on live and I talk to Spirit, this starts to go. I don't know if it gets heated up or whatever, but sorry, guys. Hi, Ian. It's good to see you. How many do we have in here? Huh. Everybody hit the like button. Woo! Like. And then you know that little heart at the bottom? You see that little heart there in the chat? You can do any of those, but yeah, hit like tap, 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 tap. That also gets it out into the ether. Thanks, everyone. I believe in karma. I believe that we do have poetic justice coming his way. I do believe in that. I want it to be rough and tumble for him, but I don't always get what I want. I heard that the truth is out with Melania and how her parents got here. They got here by the same way that the Republicans are trying to eliminate anybody from foreign countries to get into this country. They used it, but nobody else can use it, right? Is that how that works? And then Melania was brought over by a millionaire and hooked up with rich guys. Yeah. The perfect mail order bride. It's crazy. But we all knew that. That's old news. So much old news. Thank you, everybody. I see all the hearts flying up on my screen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Woo! It's a party. All right. So since Barron now is 18, what questions shall we ask about the boy? What shall we ask? What would you want to know about Barron? Me, I want to know where his mind is. Me, I have the question of, does he really like his father? Does he really want anything to do with his father? That's my question. Does he have a girlfriend? I don't know. Will he follow in his father's footsteps? Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to start there. I want to start where... Hi, Yvonne. I want to kind of start there. Also. Let me see what his emotions are around his father. But he's fair game now. We've been waiting quite a while to read on Mr. Barron now that he's 18. Legally says that he's mature enough to be an adult. Now, we all know as parents, that's not where it comes from, but that's not when it is. But legally, he can now venture out and go do whatever he wants. Okay, let's see. I know a long time ago, Barron showed up in one of my readings. I didn't read on him. He just showed up there. And it was a really weird placement for him to show up. I'm like, why did he show up? So let me see. Oh my gosh. So, okay, so I asked the question, what does he think about his father? And I'm doing a Celtic cross. So if anybody knows anything about a Celtic cross, the first card up represents the question, or what represents what they call a querent, the subject, and how he thinks and where his mind is at. And so what does he think about his father is death. That was the first card that was up. Death. So the death card is rebirth. Getting away from him, staying away from him, transformation. So there's a lot of stuff. Death, ending of who he is. I don't know. Let's keep on going. But that is a strong word to start off with. Strong card. What goes over him? His mother, the Empress. The who has a bigger influence is his mother. Just good news for us. Well, I don't know. It could be good or bad news. I don't know. She seems to be a good mom. She definitely protected him as the media portrays her. But we really don't know behind the scenes what kind of influence. But she is the biggest influencer in his life. Okay. Below. Oh, no. So, on the Celtic cross underneath is kind of like his emotions, kind of like where he's at, and all of that, kind of inside. And I get the delusion card. Ugh. That's not good. But then he has fantasies, illusions. Oh, thank you, DL, as a Allow Girl 1967. Thank you. Sniffle money. Sorry. Am I sniffing too much? Sometimes I do it without even knowing. So anyways, what's underneath his delusion? So Barron gets the delusion card from inside. Ugh. He hasn't been fed the truth. And I get the 7 of Wands for his mind. Challenging, competition. He's fighting. There's a fight going on in his head. He's delusional in his emotions, and there's a fight going on in his head. Does he have a mental illness? Okay. The 7 of Pentacles. Prior to becoming 18, he's had hard work. He probably does really well in school. He's worked really hard to be who he is. Possible autism. Yeah, I think maybe. So they've worked really hard. So this working hard for him, they spent a lot of money on either fixing what's going on with him or redirecting him and concentrating on whatever his mind and his emotions are. They spent a lot of money with that. So that maybe that rumor of him being autistic is true. I think he might be on the higher scale, of course. I mean, but let's go forward. Strength, confidence, focus. So if he is autistic or if there's something else going on, I'm not a medical doctor. I cannot diagnose anyone. This is just a guess of public knowledge, okay? However, if there was something when he was born, something that they had to fix, they spent a lot of money on trying to get that. Going forward, he gets the Strength card, meaning that he has confidence in who he is. The focus, he's been learning how to be focused. So let's see what the Strength card prevails. 6 of Pentacles, charity, giving. Now this also is in the position to represent the current or the subject or the person, right? The 6 of Pentacles. He's generous. He's giving. He likes sharing his wealth or who he is. Nothing is telling me that he's like his father. Nothing yet is telling me that he is like his father. So let's keep on going. The High Priestess, the inner voice, it's probably his mother. He has an inner voice. He has an inner conscience. He has a conscience. Okay. He has a conscience. The Knight of Wands, passion, energy, adventure, action. He's going to do something. He's ready to get out into the world and do something. The Page of Swords. So this page is perfect for him because all pages to me is like that person who just got out of high school and going into, college, or just getting out of college and going into the world, that kind of a thing. So this Page of Swords means he's a highly intelligent. He's a young, intelligent man on that aspect. Okay, well, I've often wanted to know. I asked the question of how he thinks of his father. The King of Pentacles, money. He thinks of his father as money. And okay. So he's intelligent. He thinks of his father as money, but he also thinks of his life as solitude or away from his father. His father really didn't have anything to do with him. Much. At all. So there's that. Celtic hammer. What does that mean? Anyways, all right, so we know that. Let's see what his ambitions are. What does he want to go out into this world and be? Now that we know. Oh, I see, Ian. You're commenting on Celtic hammers. Melania is beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? A poisonous snake. A poisonous snake is beautiful. It has beautiful colors. It's very vibrant. And they're just gorgeous little things, right? But they're poisonous. You know what else is beautiful? A poisonous frog. Beautiful colors. Absolutely gorgeous. But they're poisonous. So. Hi, Jackie. So anyways. Beauty does not equal good person. Beauty does not equal somebody we should treasure. So there's that. All right. Let's look at Barron and his ambitions. See where he wants to go in life. See what he's kind of influence he's going to have on this country. Does Barron have intuitive? Maybe. I don't know, Sheila. I like your name, by the way. Okay, let's see what Barron's ambitions are in life and if they're going to affect this country or not, or if he's just going to go do his own thing. All right, here we go. Strength. Right now, he's feeling very strong. He turned 18. He has focus. Sorry, guys. He has focus, compassion. He has a lot of hope. Gosh, what his biggest problem and aspect in life is he wants to be left alone. He does not want to be out in the spotlight. He does not want to be, that's his biggest hurdle is being a hermit, legit hermit. Okay. Judgment. Woo. This is inside of him and his ambitions and going forward. He's afraid that anything that he wants to do, he's going to get judged against because he's a Trump. He knows this. All right. 4 of Pentacles, security, control, resentment. Ooh. Resentment and restraint. Well, that's weird. What is restraint? His mind is in restraint. Okay. Ooh, I get the reversed temperance. The reversed temperance is extremes, disruptive chaos. He doesn't like the environment right now going into the world. He doesn't want to go into the world because of the chaos. Because, okay, let's go forward. He is really feeling trapped. He really feels trapped. I just picked up this card and it kind of made me feel like Barron's like, you know where I would be successful, Mom? In Germany. You know where I would be successful in? Another country. Let's go do that. He really feels like he cannot be successful here in this country. And he's probably right. His father has destroyed his last name. Destroyed it. And he knows it. Yeah, they're holding Barron from growing up. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. There is something he wants. I would not be surprised in the next couple of years after his colleges and stuff like that, that he goes to another country to be successful because he knows he is damaged here. Okay. The Ace of Cups, proposals. The proposals. He's looking for other proposals. Again, he gets the 8 of Cups. Like I said, didn't I just say that? It looks like he's going to walk away from this country. That he is going to probably go to another because his last name is destroyed. Now, I haven't got the feeling that he wants to change his last name yet, but he doesn't want to do anything in this country. He's feeling that type of way about it. The 6 of Cups, he's innocent. He's like, his family, he's innocent. I feel innocent. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm innocent. Huh. He does speak different languages. Absolutely. I feel like he likes Germany. I really do. I feel like he has a real connection to Germany. But he feels like I'm innocent. I don't want nothing to do with it. 5 of Wands. There's his conflict. The outcome is his conflict with what he wants to do, with not wanting to be in this country, and the conflict of going somewhere else. Let's do the 11th and 12th house. Oh, God. He really wants to sever his ties with his family. Now, this might be the first indication. Hi, Vivian. Hi, sweetheart. This might be the first indication of him wanting to end his family ties. This is in the 11th house after the outcome in his future. And then I get the 7 of Wands, the challenge of that. Ending it. The competition. He feels like his last name is not going to place him in high regard, which he's probably right. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. All right. Those are his ambitions. I think for sure he's going to go somewhere else. Which if I was him, I would too. If I had that opportunity, I would too. To be honest. Say bye-bye, everyone. All right. Is there any other questions? I really don't want to get into his sex life or if he has a girlfriend or anything like that. It's pretty much, that's kind of his personal stuff. However, if there's any other questions about Barron that you would like, I don't know if there's any other reader that has read on him yet, but I kind of had the feeling to do it. So I don't know if he's going to open a golf course. Barron is a Trump true and through. I don't know. I don't see it in his cards that he is through and through. I just don't see it. So there's that. The cards do not indicate that he is his father's son, to be honest. He's a totally different guy. Which I hope he has a successful life. I hope he does get rid of his last name, to be honest. If he's truly a good person and a good kid, he didn't deserve all that. No matter what the media has to say about him. Or his father, for that matter. Okay. Let's get back to other stuff. What would you guys like to know? And there was no cards saying that he was abused. In fact, the cards indicated that he was very well taken care of and they spent a lot of money on his upbringing. Emotionally, maybe, but that also didn't come up in the cards that he was abused. And I just want to keep it real. I mean, I don't think so. I think I think it was neglected. That did come up. I think Barron was neglected from his father and he didn't have a strong presence in his life. And I think his mother took care of all of that. I mean, she was a single mother, a married single mother. How many of us have been there? Does he have intuitive abilities? Thank you, Sheila. Let's see. Let's check that. I kind of feel like doing other cards. Let me get my situationals out and I read that. The situationals, these are pretty cool. And I got them off of Etsy, which I normally get everything off of Etsy. Oh, thank you, Carol. Okay, let's see what the cards say about his. Oh, no. Yeah. Huh. Ooh, these cards kind of picked up a little bit of his anger towards everything. I don't see intuitive abilities, but I do see the pressure cooker in him, and he's sick and tired of being fake. He's sick and tired of pretending and being fake, and there's a pressure cooker inside of him, and he does feel like he's been alienated. Unfortunately, he may have something of his father's. The pressure cooker of pretending, he's sick and tired of pretending, and he feels like he's been alienated. He may have revenge inside of him. Ugh. And it's gonna just pop up one day. Oh, I didn't see that in the other cards, but now that I switched my cards, I see that there's something else going on with him. There's a pressure cooker in there. Ugh. But it looks like they're working on it. There's a hamster wheel like coming together. His mother, she knows about this. She knows about this. He's on the verge of the loss of the ghosted or blocked or cut off. She knows about this. She knows about his sadness. I don't see intuitive abilities, but I tapped into another psyche of him. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe that's what we've been all kind of seeing with him. He has all these ambitions. He wants to do this. He wants to go to another thing. But there's this whole other portion of him where he is feeling some type of way about being ignored. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to have to read on the pressure cooker. I'm going to have to read on that because I want to know, is this going to come to fruition? That pressure cooker, is it going to blow? I'm going to have to read on that. Curious minds want to know. Oh, thank you. Well, Sheila, you kind of had that feeling, intuitiveness, and you kind of felt like there was something else. So, yeah, I have to read on this pressure cooker. Let's see where the pressure cooker goes. I'm going to do like a past, present, and future, and then an outcome. So there'll be 4 cards on top, 4 cards on bottom. Let's see what it says. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is change, luck, opportunity. Ugh. I'm reading on the pressure cooker, and it says opportunity. Woo! Okay, let me see. The 2 of Swords, making that decision of opportunity. Ooh, okay. The Queen of Swords, perspective, clear mind. His mother is involved, like probably talking him out of it, but he has Wheel of Fortune, the opportunity and his choices on this pressure cooker thing that's going on inside of him. And his mother comes up. Oh no. His mother knows. His mother knows. And the 10 of Swords. Okay, so that was past, the opportunity, present, making decisions today, Queen of Swords, mother's ear, and then the outcome is 10 of Swords. So she knows. Okay, let's go. The 10 of Pentacles, financial security. He's opportunity for the financial security. Ooh, the Chariot underneath his decision going forward. He's going to move it forward. Something is going to go move forward. Let's see what's underneath his mother. 9 of Pentacles. She is literally in his ear. Don't do this. We need money. Don't do this. We gotta secure our financial abilities. And the outcome of that is a 10 of Swords and partnership. I don't know if anybody what they get out of the lovers of the 10 of Swords and the partnership. The love of the anger, the love Maybe the love stops it. I've got to pull another one. And the Page of Swords comes out. His curiosity, his mental energy. And I got the Moon. He doesn't tell his mom much anymore about what's going on inside of him, about his anger. Okay. Well, there's that. With Barron. Well, there's that. Okay, let's move on. Thank you for the question. We would have never known if we didn't go down that question to see what's going on. Thank you, Carol. Thank you very, very much for the donations. I appreciate them. What does Melania know? Yeah, let's read on Melania and see what she thinks about her child. That's a very good question. That is an excellent, excellent question. Thank you for joining my channel. There's a whole another aspect of videos that are on my membership. It kind of gives a backstory from me and my husband who passed. I have a lot of readers on there that give out like readers advice and training and stuff like that. So I need to get back on there and add some more videos. But anybody, you can become a member, watch all the videos, and then you can come back out. It's kind of up to you guys. There's no wrong or right about it. My travels, there's some traveling videos in there. Okay, so now let's see what Melania thinks about her child. I mean, the love is going to come. I feel her she loves that child. She has that. I mean, she really loves this child. She had to place her love somewhere. She definitely couldn't give it to her husband. So all that love went to her child. But I want to know what she knows. I want to know how she feels about his mental and emotional state of mind. I hope my cards understand that we all know she loves him, but let's get past that part. Okay, what does she know? He's a dreamer. I got the Page of Cups, the dreamer. He's a dreamer. Okay. The Ace of Swords, the sharpness, the sharp mind. But she knows he's very intelligent. There's a dark side to him. She knows it. The Moon. There's a dark side to this child, and she knows it. And I got the Ace of Cups as well. She's teaching him spirituality and all of that's probably where he's getting his kindness or whatever from the last cards. But also she's new feelings. She is trying to really, really change the dark side of this child. She knows about it. Okay. Four of Wands, celebrating community. She's doing what her mother's supposed to be doing, trying to get her child away from the anger, trying to get her child to not, fall into victim of that. But she also knows that wealth is also, she wants him to be wealthy. She wants the absolute best for her child, which is okay. Dang. See this Moon along with the Eight of Swords? So the Eight of Swords is victim. I'm pretty sure she thinks her child is a victim of Trump. The negative thoughts. She's very aware of this. Very. Oh, so I have her intuition and all of that. The disgrace of his name, the disgrace of his family. She really, the marriage is in tower in ruin. She's very aware of the damage that this has done to her child. The Three of Cups, the community, the doctors, her and the doctors are trying to work through that. Temperance, she's trying to give him the best life she can, keep him away from the limelight. But she can't do nothing about the damage. She just cannot do nothing about the damage and the world knowing the damage. Okay. Okay. You can see my face. And Melania does not keep Barron away from Donald Trump. Donald Trump does not pursue time with his child, and she is angry with that. Melania does not keep Barron from his father. I could almost say that with a solid knowing. She would prefer that Donald Trump would gush over her child and be a great father, but he's not. And she knows the damage that this is doing. Therefore, she has done everything in her power and in her world to mitigate that neglect. So there's that question. I just kind of know it from like deep down in my soul, that answer. Okay. But thank you for the question, Jane. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate the donations. I have like maybe 10 more minutes left. Is there any other questions? We really spent a lot of time on Barron, which because we haven't had a chance to before. So we really got some questions on that. He's kind of scary, and yet he's intelligent, and yet yeah, legit, Lisa. He's a sperm donor. Agreed. Unless Barron could do something for him by raising money or something like that, he didn't want nothing to do with him. And of course, I'm pretty sure, and this is just came through like a news flash to me, is Melania expected him to behave a certain way around her child. Therefore, Trump couldn't do it. Like, you can't cuss around my child, and Trump thought it would be okay to cuss around a child. Melania is like, you have to, whatever. You can't do business around my child. You can't, whatever. And he just couldn't do it. All right. Let's get back to Trump for just 1 second. But hang on, just I'm back. Red nose and all. I try. So how do you feel Trump treats his son? I remember he didn't want to name Don Jr. after him in case he was a disappointment, he said. Yeah. He's terrible. Terrible man. I wouldn't allow my children to even believe for 1 second, or my grandson to even believe for 1 second, that Trump is a person to look up to. In fact, I'd give out life lessons. This is not how you behave. This is not what you do. Lying is bad. Cheating is bad. Fraud is bad. Okay. A few more minutes here. So let's do let's do another question. One of my questions with Trump is going into his lawsuit with Stormy Daniels. I kind of want to see if that one's actually going to stick and his trial date is not going to be moved. All of that good, happy stuff. I really want to look into that, because here's the thing. Even though he was denied to get that moved and all of that, we don't know what kind of monkey wrenches he's going to throw in there. However, Trump has to be there every day in this trial, like in the morning till in the evening, whatever, and like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He has to be there. Therefore, he can't just go off and do his campaigning, this, that, and the other easily. He might be able to fly off in his roach falling apart plane across and then come back. I don't know, but he's going to be awfully tired. But let's see if it actually kicks off. I think it's April 15th. Am I correct on that date? Thank you, Froggy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Jackie, for the yes, that it is the right date. But let's check and see. The High Priestess shows up. That's a weird card to represent this question, is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess could be the courts understanding what he's trying to do, the intuition of this, and they're playing their cards and their, all of that. It's okay, Froggy. There's no bad feelings whatsoever about that. My membership is there for anybody who wants to go watch some extra videos. Every once in a while, I add some to them. There's one in there, a couple of them in there about my personal story. If you want to know a little bit more about me, it's all okay, hon. It really is all okay. Thank you, Angie. 6 of Pentacles goes over top of him, too. He's going to be receiving it. He's going to be receiving. So I'm going to keep on going. King of Swords, the discipline, the King of Pentacles, the abundance, the Star Witness, and going forward, accountability. Accountability. They're going to capture the devil. They're going to hold him accountable. He's going to have to sit in the courtrooms. I do see a little bit of charity. For some reason, there's something that Trump wins on of some sort, but it could be just a technicality. It could be something. But the discipline and the mental attitude is there. The abundance of his court is also there. I am going to say, the apathy. Nobody's listening to his pleas to, no, I can't go. I haven't. Nobody's listening to it anymore. It is an apathy when it comes to the courts. Like, there's no more, which is good. So let's keep on going. Outside influence, 2 of Pentacles. He doesn't have the money. Trump is going to have to adapt to change. He doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money coming in. That's repeating in my mind right now. As soon as I turn this over, he doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money. The money is not coming in for him to keep on fighting like that. There's a lot of strength in the court. The court has a lot of strength. It has a lot of evidence. It has a lot of pull. Okay, good. Destiny. The Lovers. The Lovers represents destiny. His destiny. The destiny of him doing that. The Wheel of Fortune was reversed. The Wheel of Fortune was reversed in the 11th card. And the reversal is bad luck, misfortune, mishap, hardship, failure in his thing. So it came in inverted. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is limit. So he's going to be limited. Limitless. The courts are limitless, and they are going to gather the juries. They're going to gather. They're gathering the jury. Okay. Well, according to the cards, it doesn't look like Trump is going to get out of his court case on April 15th. There is a card in there where he gets charity of some sort. I don't know exactly what he gains, but I guess we'll know soon enough. Did he get the bonds from overseas? Let's see if Trump is getting foreign money. Other than, selling $60 Bibles with the Constitution in it. I talked about that earlier. Hi, Rose Blue. Hi, honey. I talked about that earlier, how absolutely bonkers that is. Bonkers. You're welcome, Annie. What was the question on deck? I can't remember. What was I going to ask? It left. Meow. What was I going to ask? Oh, foreign money. That's right. Okay, thank you. Whoever sent that to me, thanks. I felt it come in like whoever said that out loud. Thank you. Foreign money. Money overseas. Okay. Is my shuffling bothering you? Nobody's complained about it, but I haven't asked either. Overseas money. Queen of Pentacles. Captured creatures. Financial security. Page of Wands. Potential exploration. Well, okay, the cards are saying no. There's nobody out there that's willing to give it to him. I have the Four of Pentacles, the security of the financial. He's asking for it. He's not beyond going, hey, anybody will help me? Anyone. I get the Devil. Like, they know he's done. So this is what literally just came in. Shuffling is okay. This is literally what just came in as soon as I picked up that Devil card, is that a foreign foreign people, if he's not going to be president, they don't want nothing to do with him because they want something for their money. They don't think he's a friend. They think he's evil. They think he's wrong. They think that he's not a good guy. They're not going to get anything out of it. They're not going to get anything out of it unless you're going to be a star. See this? The star is, they don't believe he's going to be anything. So therefore, he's ruined to them. So he definitely asked for it because that's Trump. But the foreign people were like, no, They have a clear mind. This is outside influence. They have a clear mind of who he is. They're thinking very clearly. And I have the Knight of Swords, action, impulsive, beliefs. Their belief system is this. That their belief system is that. The Nine of Swords, the hopelessness. He is hopeless. He is not a good investment. In fact, Trump owes them. It's not like the other way around where Trump has something on them. They could care less. They don't have nothing. So, but he's definitely, see, he's asked for charity, but they think he's a thief. They will never get their money back. They won't get anything out of it. There you have it. Trump, would he take it? Absolutely. Are they going to give it? It doesn't look like it. At least anybody in this energy right now. They do not see it as a safe bet. So, all right. A few more minutes here. I'm getting off here at 10:30. I'm just reading to see if there was any other questions. Hit the hearts. Hit the hearts. Hit the likes. I appreciate you. Like. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what. Subscribe. It's fun over here. Oh, and I have an appointment to do a video with Linda G. She had emailed me or texted me, I guess. And I think I'm doing a video with her on the April 19th. So I'm excited about that. So definitely subscribe, if anything, to watch that, because Linda G, of course, everybody knows who Linda G is. I'm not delusional here. But her and I think we have a great time. She's so funny. And yes, I tell you that to impress you. So. All right. I'm trying to see. Thank you for subscribing. Shuffling is good. Yeah, we're debating. I think what will probably happen is maybe I'll either sometimes I like to do a taped video and kind of fancy it up and then pop it out there so everybody can see it whenever they want to. The other one is to go through StreamYard and do it live, where she's streaming on her channel and then on mine. I don't know. We'll decide when it happens. Thank you. I love doing readings with Danny and Lori as well. If you, Danny from Bathrobe Tarot, and Lori from Way of Positive Change, please go and subscribe to their channels. Wonderful people. I'm talking golden people. We've been doing, I think, maybe 3 years now, maybe 2 years. I don't know, but we've been doing videos together, and the thing about that, and yes, this is to impress you too, but the thing about that is we also have text messages that we send comments and we're just like, we're friends, like real friends, even though we've never physically been together. We're real friends. I love Danny's really good at reading. He's done several readings for me. So is Lori. Lori's unbelievable. But Danny is also very, very good at reading, because he'll do personal readings for me sometimes. And one thing I love about Danny the most is he is married, and he is such a good guy that he has never shifted away from his loyalty to his wife. I find men like that rare and a gem. So just letting you know, when you go to his channel and subscribe to his channel, you're getting an ethical, solid man that absolutely is loyal and loves his wife. So there's that. I just always want to say that. Okay. Is your PO box? No, no. If you want to have my address, if you want to, so is Jackie. Jackie's been with me for quite some time. Hi, Jackie. Same thing, Golden. If you want my address to send me something, just email me under the email that's underneath this video, and I will give you my address, and then you can send something to me. Dave Johnson is another. Dave Johnson is another just, oh, he's so solid, such a wonderful man. I love Dave Johnson. Well, there's a few things that I love. I love a lot of things about him. Number one, his accuracy is phenomenal. Another thing is that he generally is a genuine helper. Genuinely wants to make sure everybody is getting the spiritual guidance that they need. You know, he's very ethical. You know, yeah. Dave Johnson's another one. A lot of them. I you know, like Sherry, Deanna, who's on here. Deanna, Shield Maiden, wonderful, wonderful people. Sherry, wonderful people. So if you guys get a chance to go and subscribe to all of their channels, I mean, subscribing is for free. You know, you don't get like a certain amount of subscriptions and then you're out. You know, you can enjoy everybody's channel, and you don't have to watch everything that they do. You can just go in and enjoy whatever you like out of that. So, all right. I'm gushing over all of my peeps, including my subscribers, including my girl Jackie, who has been with me for quite some time. She was wonderful at the beginning. She helped me because sometimes I would mix up information, and so she was always on my text messages and showing me. She's like, no, it's this. Or I couldn't come up with a name of somebody, and she's like, no, this is it. So she really helped me a lot. And we too have conversations and talk, and you know, I love this atmosphere, and I love this channel, and I love the people that are here. So, anywho, I am going to get off here. I have to go get ready for work. So, yeah, I do work. I'm just reading all the comments. You guys are wonderful. All right. I will talk to you all later. Bye.